Hi, hello. So if you're seeing this, that means I finally posted my first YouTube video, and welcome. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nikki Nicole. I go by Nikki or Nicole, but this is the Nikki Nation. And I wanted to do this video kind of as like a get to know me Q&A, but there's gonna be activities included. The activity today is going to be dyeing my hair. Yes, I have 4C hair, and I have this kind of ginger brown color going on. It was ginger when I first started, but that was about a year ago. And I feel like it's time for a change. So I was a pro at, well, pro is used very loosely, but I have dyed my hair a few times before at home. So today I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. So throughout the process of like dyeing it and like twisting it and whatnot, I'm going to kind of give some background about myself, kind of what made me start my channel and kind of what I plan to do on this channel. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shampoo my hair because it's pretty dirty. Today I'm going to be using this Bondbar shampoo. This is not sponsored, by the way, but the lady at Sally's told me it's a really good protectant for your hair, and it's also good for detangling. Now it says it's for all hair types and textures. We're gonna see if that's true or not, but I'm gonna start there, and then afterwards I'm gonna put the color on and then rinse it out. I'm gonna do a deep condition, and then I'm probably going to do either a twist out or a wash and go. For my natural girlies, you know I'm gonna be in this bathroom pretty much all day, but we're gonna be in here together. So I'm going to wash my hair and then I will come back. I just finished shampooing. I will say, as far as the Bondbar goes, it's not bad. It definitely left my hair feeling really clean and kind of like refreshed. I will say though, it's not like the other shampoo I use. I typically use the Texture ID Detangling shampoo, and with this one I really had to go in like smaller sections and kind of take my time to really detangle, whereas the Texture ID one I can kind of do larger sections and just go through with the comb pretty easy. I lost about this much hair. So considering I haven't washed my hair officially in 2 weeks, I did a co-wash in between. And I just had my natural hair kind of out. Not too bad. I've lost more doing less. So out of 10, I would probably give it a 6.7. It is decent for detangling. I just can't 100% say it's great for 4C detangling. I have my hair up. I sectioned it into little twists so it's kind of easier when I'm putting in the color. I'm gonna actually go eat, and then I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna do the color. So it's been a minute since I've dyed my hair at home, which has reminded me I don't really have anything that I need to dye my hair at home, but we're gonna try anyway. This one is a blue black. The box is more so blue, so I'm hoping it comes out more blue than black. We're gonna see. Because my hair is only really dyed in the ends, I'm gonna focus more on the ends and like the middle section instead of like doing all the way through, because I still want my roots to stay as black as possible. All right, so I'm gonna mix the color and then I'll be right back. All right, so I mixed the color. I already like Vaselined everything. I did my forehead, even though I may not even touch my roots, but oh my God, my glove ripped. I Vaselined everything. I did like my ears, the bottom of my neck, and I also put on a shirt that I am okay with getting stained. So, as I mentioned before, these gloves are powdered. That's awful. As I mentioned before, I did my hair into sections, so I'm hoping that kind of speeds up the process. I'm gonna do like section by section. And I'm gonna split the sections in two. So we're just gonna get started with that. And like I said, I kind of want to do like a little about me as I do this. So, oh my God, I'm so scared. I don't patch test also. So you see where like the color is, I really only want to do that portion. I don't necessarily want to go all the way up. Like I'll probably go like here. Like I said, my name is Nicole. I go by Nicole or Nikki. I am 26 years old. I was born and raised in Lake Worth, Florida. I still live in Florida. I just live in a different part now. But what made me start my YouTube channel is the fact that like I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. This account, I've had it since, oh god, probably 2011, if not before that. And I used it for like if I ever had to do like a project or whatever, or you know, like to watch YouTube. But I've always liked YouTubers. I've always liked vlogging and things like that. Currently at 26, I'm going through a time of like huge transformation. I feel like I'm getting like stronger in my relationships when it comes to like faith and kind of expressing myself and things like that. And with my growth in faith, it has led me to kind of listening to God and kind of what he's saying to me or trying to say to me. And I feel like more recently he's really been communicating to me to like tell my story. So I feel like YouTube is the perfect place to do that. So on this channel, I plan to kind of do a little bit of everything. Also, I am aware there's a high chance that one, I will hate this, and two, my hair will literally fall out. I'm okay with that. I've been bald before, so if I have to go bald again, that's fine. It's not preferred, but I won't die though. Some general kind of surface things about me. I am a Taurus. Work. Oh my god. Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna panic until I condition. Oh my god, hold on, y'all. Y'all see the difference? It's kind of eating a little bit. Just a little bit. We don't know what it's gonna look like at the end, but it's kind of giving. Okay, I'm calm now. My favorite color is purple. I lived in Miami for like 5 years. I went to school at FIU, Florida International University. Go Panthers. And I lived there up until COVID, and I ended up moving back to my hometown for, been here about like 3 years now. Yeah, a little bit over 3 years. When I moved here, I told myself, I'm like, okay, well, I'm moving, it's a new start. Obviously I have to get a job. So like, for sure, I want to get a job in my field. Because up until before I graduated and after, I worked in retail. I started off working at Charlotte Rouge in the Dolphin Mall. If you know, you know. I was a seasonal worker there. They did not keep my ass. I always had like a like for fashion and clothing because my mom used to have her own store when I was younger. She would sell like dresses. Well, she'd sell like all kind of clothes actually. And then she had a salon attached to it. So like I was always kind of like exposed to retail in a sense. I worked on campus. I was a desk assistant. So like if you lived in the dorms, like one of those people that are at the front desk, I did that. And then after, like as I was doing that, I'm like, okay, this is cute and all, but like I need to make more money than this. So I had a friend through Color Guard. Shout out April, shout out FIU Winter Guard and Color Guard. And she hooked me up with an interview at DSW. So I worked there, and honestly within like, I don't even know, like 4 or 5 months, definitely less than 6 months, they had already like given me like a temporary key holder position, which is kind of like a shift lead type of thing, which was like, oh, okay, cute. As I was doing that, I'm like, okay, like being in management and like having to do management things is cool and all, but like y'all specifically, y'all ain't paying enough for this. So I found a position opening for a boutique in Dadeland Mall called Eloquy. So with that job, if you don't know what Eloquy is, it's a plus size clothing brand. I believe they're mostly online, but they do have a few locations. I don't know if they're still called Eloquy either. I was there and they had told us in the beginning, like the pop-up was almost like only a year. It was just to kind of see if there was a demand to keep it long time. But while I was there, a part of the job is styling. So like people could book styling appointments and we could pull looks for them and kind of, you know, based on the things that they listed and kind of like the problems they were having when it came to like fashion and picking clothes, we can kind of curate a few looks for them. Child, when I got into that, I was like, oh, we are cooking with gas now, like truly. It was something that I enjoyed so much. It was so fun, especially because plus size clothing for like ever was just ugly. Like there's no nice way to put that. It was ugly. It was just stripes and blocks and peplum. It was so fun to make fashion as fun as it is for average size women. Like they had crop tops, 2 pieces, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like I didn't know the big girls were able to really do it like that. That wasn't something that was ever shown. It was super chill working there. After that, the pop-up closed, but like I was still like, oh, like this whole styling thing, this whole fashion thing, like I'm really into that. After our pop-up closes, I ended up working at Vitamin Shop. Completely opposite from what I was just doing. I had a uniform there. There was dress code. It was just late and dry, and I couldn't do none of the stuff that I was doing at Eloquy there, besides like kind of customer servicing and those kind of things. During my time working there, that's when COVID and everything happened. So I worked there up until like October of 2020, and then I moved back to Palm Beach and I got a job. You know those places that be like calling you, or like if you have a business and they're like, oh, like put your business on Google so customers can find you and blah blah blah. It was that. When I tell you I didn't like the job, I wasn't good at the job, to the point where like they fired me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, they literally fired me. They're like, hey, we see you're not really like in it, is pretty much what they told me. They're like, girl, we know you don't like it here, so we're just gonna have to let you go. I kid y'all, I worked there maybe a month. And that's the first and only time I was ever fired, by the way. After that, I was like, okay, like girl, stop playing around. Please try to find something in your field. Like we didn't go get this expensive ass piece of paper for nothing. I'm browsing Indeed. Oh dang, you see, I should have probably changed the glove because now it's like this. I found a job for a mental health technician, and it was working at like a kind of dual diagnosis rehab type of place. So they had mental health patients as well as like substance abuse patients too. Oh my god, like it's kind of, I'm a dark hair girl again. It's kind of really eating. It's kind of really eating. I love it. I don't know how long I'm supposed to put it on, because they changed their boxes. One moment. This lady's a liar. She literally told me a 20 and now I'm looking and it says 30. But that's fine because my hair's already lifted. So it's a strand test. Like I said, I never do a strand test. Okay, so if you have coarse hair, to wait longer. I always put it in a shower cap. I don't know if you're supposed to. I do though. I'm not gonna hold you. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. Yeah, so I was working there, and while I was working there, I had the thought of like, okay, like how can I move up when it comes to the mental health field? And I was very intentional with kind of what I wanted like to transition to. I told myself I either wanted to be a case manager position or an intake coordinator position. I want to make this much. I want my schedule to be this, and I want to be in this kind of area. And fast forward, I'm like 6 months into the job, and I'm still searching on Indeed because I'm also one of those people that even when I have a job, I'm searching for a job. I found literally the exact position I was talking about, the exact pay, the exact schedule, the exact position, and it was in a decent location. So I applied and I got it, and I've been in that job ever since. That was 2 years ago. And it's kind of really crazy how I got that thought, and it was very precise. That's kind of how it's been with YouTube. And I took so long to get back to that point, but that was the point I was getting to. That's kind of really what sparked me to get back into YouTube. I've been getting a lot of like prompting from God to really just put myself out there, not necessarily when it comes to like dating or making new friends or whatever, but when it comes to sharing myself and my story with like the masses. Now, like I said with the channel, I want to do a little bit of everything. I'm always open for suggestions, but for the main part of it, I just want it to be me. What the Nikki Nation is me. It's all the different parts of me. It's my spiritual part. It's my ratchet part. It's the part that likes to do my hair. It's the part that likes to do my makeup, the part that likes to cook. It's everything. So hopefully you guys will enjoy and follow me on the journey. But either way, I'm gonna be posting and I'm gonna be putting myself out there and see what comes out of it. So I have about 30 or so minutes for this to kind of cook and set. I'm gonna come back once I'm doing the deep conditioner, and then we can chat up a little more. I love the sunshine state. What actually has been going on? Y'all, I love it. It's mostly black, clearly, but I feel like in the sun, that blue is really gonna be really giving. Oh my, look how much brighter I look with the dark hair. It's the back. Oh my, I ate that. I ate that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my deep conditioner. I'm gonna be using this one, the Coil conditioning mask from Texture ID. I love Texture ID products actually. As a 4C girly, I feel like their stuff is really actually perfect for my hair. For the most part, it really gets it where it needs to be. Like I said, I already used their Detangling shampoo, which is like heaven on earth, truthfully. But I'm gonna be listening to music during this time, so all this is gonna be sped up. Fun fact, I was definitely known as the girl in middle school and high school that was obsessed with Justin Bieber. But he was really singing on this album. Like really singing. All right, well. Why did my neighbor's dog just get dropped off here? Oh, I answered the door like mid-twist, so I was looking a hot mess. But here she is. Hi, Snow. Alrighty, so this is it after my deep condition. It came out really nice, actually. Like, this has been an all-day project. I'm going on like hour 4 or 5, I think. That is my neighbor's dog. She is still here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna section it, and I'm going to actually do a twist out for an at-home little groove. It's not bad. I'm feeling my Diana Ross fantasy right now. Right here. This is the curling cream, and then I'm also using the leave-in conditioner by Design Essentials. I just find it works really well with my hair. My hair feels so good after the conditioner. It's so easy to work through. And for the parts that will not be exposed right now, I'm gonna put them back in the shower cap so they could stay relatively damp as I work on it. So for this gigantic section, I'm just going to put the leave-in in that entire section, like so. Really get it in there, especially my ends. Like the ends are. You guys, I'm tempted to do a wash and go, but I don't want to have to style my hair at all in the upcoming week. So that's the only reason why it's not going to be a wash and go. But look at the curl. Look at the curl, girl. Curls for the girls. I'm going to take some of the curling cream. I'm going to run it through this section as well. Really get it in there. I'm going to start. I literally don't officially part anything. I just use my fingers and vibes. But you see all the sections that I have to do still. So that's why most of it is gonna be off camera. I'm gonna do this little piece, this little section on camera. And then I'm gonna get comfortable, watch some basketball wives, and sleep away for the next, I'm gonna say it's gonna take me an hour and a half. I'm gonna say that. Let me check the time right now. So it's 5:22 p.m. I plan to be done by 7. Yeah, I feel like that's realistic. I usually keep my twist outs in for like, at this point, a week, because I'd be too lazy. I'm gonna twist away and then I will come back when I'm done. Okay, so y'all, it is 7:50. Missed my time by like almost an hour, but here she is. This is the final product. I'm probably gonna keep it like this for a few days, and then I will take it out and I will have nice bouncy curls. I will try to add like the end product when I take it out and like what it looks like to this, but if I don't, it'll be on Instagram for sure. But yeah, thank you guys so much for spending all of this time with me today. This was about, honestly, close to an 8-hour process. I'd say like a little bit less than 7, but that was like with breaks and waiting for things to cook up and things like that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe and join the Nikki Nation. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Also, comment below how many times I said because I gotta work on it. But bye.